exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome to the Year 3 season finale of the Chicago Cougars. That's right, it's technically season number 2 season finale because this is the second season we've been the Cougars, but it's year number 3 of the franchise. You guys get it by now. It is Year 3 season finale, the final game of the season, Week 18, Titans, Cougars. It's a rivalry, it's a divisional game, and it is an important one because if we cannot win this game against the Titans, we might not make the playoffs. If we take a look at the playoff picture as it stands right now, we are the 7th seed going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which I am scared of. I really would rather be the 6th seed or the 5 seed because I do not want to play the Jaguars again. We played them twice this year. It has not gone well. We've played the Titans once already this season, a couple of episodes ago, and if you guys don't remember, it was a wild game. We started out really, really bad. The Titans took a big lead. We came back, fourth quarter, we tied the game to take it to overtime with like no time left on the clock, and then we got the ball first, and we scored in overtime to take the lead and get the win against the Titans. It was a dramatic game. I needed to take a nap afterwards because it was very draining, and we have 10 wins on the season. The Titans have 8. We need to win this game if we want to clinch a playoff spot because we take a look at the standings. We are not in. We are the first team that is not in the playoffs, guaranteed at least. The Jaguars have clinched the division with our loss to the Colts. They have clinched the division. The Broncos are in. They have not clinched yet. And the Chiefs are in. They have not clinched yet because they're both in the same division. So only one team has clinched a division. It's unlucky. It's ours. But one team has clinched. 3 teams from the AFC are locked in. Can we be the 4th? We've got to beat the Titans. It's going to be a tough game. You know the Titans always play us tough. We don't care about Ryan Tannehill. We care about that man right there, Derrick Henry. We have to stop him through everything. We have to throw everything at Derrick Henry if we want to stop this team. We're not going to rush for over 200 yards because I don't think the Titans' run defense is as bad as the Colts, or not the Colts, the Ravens' defense was, where Raheem Mostert just went crazy and set records in that game. So I don't think the Titans' defense is as bad as that. So we will pass in this one. Maybe not as much as you might think. I'm probably still going to try and run the football a lot because we're going to need to if we're going to be a successful offense. I talked about in the last episode, and I have not forgotten it. I have talked about in the last episode how I want to go back to a more balanced offense, which is, yeah, I should be wanting to go back to a balanced offense because the other offense we've been trying to do has not worked. So we cannot trust Trey Lance to throw the ball consistently. So we have to go more of a balanced run game. We have to lean towards the run more than we have to lean towards the pass, basically. So Raheem Mostert's going to get a lot of work in this game against the Titans. Hopefully he can get some open lanes from the offensive line. But with all that being said, it's time to play the Titans. We'll do stats and we'll do all that stuff after the game. Since this is the final episode before the playoffs, well, it might be the final episode before the offseason if we can't get in the playoffs if we lose this game, but we got to have that winning mindset. It's our final home game of the season, final game of the season. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. It's free, completely free. The only thing it costs you is your eternal soul, but nobody really cares about their soul anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's completely free. Let's get into this game.
Back in Week 12, the Titans lost a shootout in their first matchup against the Cougars. Can Chicago finish the sweep? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. I'm Brandon Gaudin to my right, Charles Davis. Happy to be with you. And CD, we've got a couple of very potent offenses about to take the field below us in this one.
Both potent, but they certainly go about things in different ways, don't they, partner? On one side, you've got the #1 rushing offense in the league. They want to run, run, and wear you down and own the time of possession. But then on the other side, you got an offense who thinks pass first, second, and third, and they're up near the top of the league in passing yards, and they like to strike quickly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Chicago Cougars football is underway in Week 18, the final game of the season, and Tajay Chamberlain almost set it off with a bang. Getting to the 34-yard line, and here he comes, Trey Lance. 31 touchdowns, 29 interceptions, 3,800 yards. He's got to have a good final game of the season if he wants to convince me that we need to stay with him as the quarterback of the Cougars. I'm not 100% sold on Trey Lance as the quarterback. We'll discuss that more in the offseason as it comes, but I'm not 100% sold on it. I would be open, depending on who the player is, I would be open to a possible move at quarterback, as he does find Jamar Chase, who barely stays in bounds there. I don't know how he was able to keep his foot in, but Jamar Chase has been a stud since coming over from the Bengals. An absolute stud. Jamar Chase's elusiveness, or not Jamar Chase, Trey Lance's elusiveness is one thing that makes me want to keep him on the team. I just don't know if his accuracy is going to get good enough, quick enough, to where he's a viable top 5 starter in this league. Because as of right now, he's not anywhere close. And we are not going to be able to run the football, it seems like, on this Titans offense, or this Titans defense. They're going to be very strict. We got to get Terry McLaurin involved. That's not good. That's really not good. Luckily, Tajay's open, but that's what I'm talking about. I know that's a very tough throw. Don't get me wrong. That is a very tough throw. Not a whole lot of quarterbacks can make that. But I need Trey to be the quarterback that can hit that, because if he can't hit that, then he's going to get in the end zone with a nice rushing touchdown. See, it's a love-hate relationship with Trey Lance. It is a very, very love-hate relationship with this man, because he's so fast. He's so elusive and fast that he can get out and do it with his legs, but he can also throw the ball like a missile. But he's just not. The only knock on him is his accuracy. He just doesn't have it right now. I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably keep him. I mean, I'm being hard on him. We just have a lot of expectations because we're the defending Super Bowl champions, and we haven't had the greatest year. And I don't know. It's just 25-5. Okay. It's just we had a lot of big expectations coming in this season. He was our hot new addition in the offseason, and he hasn't performed to the expectations we set. He's been a very good quarterback, and that's going to be Derrick Henry. Luckily, he got the trip, or he would have been gone. That would have been a one-play touchdown for sure, because he would have broke that tackle. And that's what we have to do. We have to stop Derrick Henry. Can we do it? I sure hope so. If they pass a lot with Tannehill, that's going to be good for us. Kyle Fuller picks that off, and that is a good play by Ryan Tannehill. I don't know why he tried one-on-one with Kyle Fuller. You can't beat Kyle Fuller one-on-one like that, especially because you were off your back foot, and you just heaved that ball. He just heaved it. He didn't even look where he was throwing it. And Raheem Mostert finally gets some open space, gets a nice run there. I want to run this ball a lot. I just don't think it's going to be as viable as it was against the Ravens. It certainly doesn't seem that way, and that's just another one, Trey. You can't miss those throws. You just can't. That's a simple throw. That's a simple throw that you lead to the sidelines, and you just missed it. Those are the throws that just annoy me. That's a big run. I didn't see that coming. Maybe we'll soften up the defense here. The offensive line, I mean, we do have a very run-heavy offensive line. Mekhi Becton, Cesar Ruiz. We've got Elijah Vera-Tucker. I forgot his name for a second. Elijah Vera-Tucker's also there. We got a very run-heavy offensive line. Laramie Tunsil. I got to go aggressive catch that. Yep, I had to because I didn't want Evans to undercut that and pick that off. I knew that was going to be an incomplete pass. But I didn't want him to pick it off, so I had to go aggressive catch that. This might have to be a run for Trey, and it's going to have to be because I don't think Jamar would have got that first down. Great blocking downfield by Ertz, allowing me to get a couple extra yards. Good job, Zach. Vrabel's not happy. Trey Lance is playing pretty well in this first quarter, especially on the legs, through the legs. Damian Harris can't go anywhere. 2nd down and 10. I got to throw this ball on 2nd down. I don't think we have a good option to run it here. I don't want to have like a 3rd and 8 or something. So we're going to have an open Terry McLaurin. He's going to stay in bounds. He's going to try and fight, but he got brought down to the 7. Good job, Terry. That's a big-time run for you. We're going to run this ball. It's going to be a little bit of play action here. I'm going to give it to Mostert, and hopefully he can make a man miss. He can, and that's a rushing touchdown for Raheem Mostert. That was a big-time run and a big-time juke move. He has been dominant this season. That was crucial, dodging that tackler, that would-be tackler. And Kaimi Fairbairn will put that up and through. 14-0. I can't believe Ryan Tannehill just heaved that ball one-on-one. And he overthrew it, too, to A.J. Brown. Let's see if we can get them to make another mistake. Because now, I mean, they're down 14-0 in the first quarter. They're probably going to be a little bit more pass-heavy than they are going to be run-heavy. So maybe we've neutralized Derrick Henry, at least for the moment. Or I could be completely wrong and then just continue to run their offense no matter what, because it is just the first quarter. And they are going to just run Derrick Henry on the first play. He's going to get about 3. Maybe Derrick Henry's a free agent this year and we can pick him up. That would be awesome. Take him out of the division and bring him to our team so we won't have to fight him. They're going to give this to Henry again. He's going to get the edge. Great blocking. This is going to be a broken tackle. Oh, it wasn't. He fought him out of bounds. Good job, Justin Reed. I thought for sure that was going to be a broken tackle. That was some good blocking from that offensive line. They had the edge. They sealed it. And Henry had enough speed to get around. And that's going to be Henry. How did he broke through that hole? I don't know, but he got the first down. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. I don't know how he got through that gap, but he did. Start of the second quarter. We're doing okay. We've got all the momentum. Well, we lost our full momentum. Tannehill's going to throw it. He's going to miss his target, and Tannehill not throwing very well in this game so far. I don't know what he's doing, really. That's going to be Tannehill again. Chase Young was so close to the sack. Favors was also so close to the sack. I just couldn't reach him. You could see Chase Young's arm trying to reach out and try and get him, but he just was a little bit farther. And Ryan Tannehill is 0 for 3 with an interception in the start of this game. He has not played well. And Chase Young's going to knock him out of field goal range with a huge sack. Let's go, Chase. That's massive. That knocks him out of field goal range, and we get the ball back. Tannehill has been selling in this game, absolutely selling. We're going to fair catch this one so we don't risk a fumble or anything. And Trey Lance and the offense will come back out on the field. Let's keep this offense doing what we've been doing. Just keep the script. Just run the football. Pass when we need to. Look at these blocks. That's what I'm talking about. Raheem Mostert gets the greatest blocks I've ever seen from an offensive line. And if we could have beat Kevin Byard there, we might have had an opportunity to big-time touchdown. And that's going to be, okay, that wasn't the greatest blocks, but I ran the same play that I just ran, so understandable. 2nd down and 8. They have negative 13 pass yards. The Titans do. I'm going to have to set my feet, find Jamar Chase, get up the field, get a couple extra yards. 4 of 7, 90 yards. That's all we've asked for him. We haven't asked him to do anything outrageous. Trey's been doing good. Trey has certainly been doing good. We're going to continue to run the offense through Raheem Mostert. Hopefully I don't get bounced off my offensive line like I did on that one. I don't like this play. I don't like this play. No, I like this play, but not with Trey Lance. Aggressive catch that. Okay. It got tipped. I don't know if it was tipped off of my hands or if it was tipped off of the defender's hands. I'm not sure what happened there. But it was tipped. That's all we need to know. They're going to bring some pressure. That's not even cool, man. That's not even cool. I mean, really? How? How is that Trey Lance's 30th pick of the... And I called a timeout. Of course I did. I didn't go down that far. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's the second quarter. Can we get back to the game, please? Thank you. Let me go to the instant replay. How is this a pick? Please tell me. How does he get bumped? How is it not pass interference? I'm going to catch and run this. What happens? So I press catch and run here. He starts the animation. But he just like falls. He just goes slow. What happened? Let's watch it real time. I press catch, you can tell when I press catch and run right here. Here. And it looks like he's got body positioning. I don't know why. How is that a pick? That's not on Trey Lance at all. And that's not on me either. It's just Tajay Chamberlain slowed down and fell over him. I don't know what he's doing on this. It just cost me an interception that I shouldn't have. I should not have a 30th interception on the season, but I do because of something that I couldn't control. I don't know. I can't explain that one. Usually I can say like, oh, that's EA being dumb, or well, it is EA being dumb, but they're like, oh, that's EA screwing you. Like I got shafted on that one. Like I don't know what even happened on that. All of a sudden Tajay just slows up for some reason and was able to get picked off. I should have had a sack there, but Ryan Tannehill 0 for 4 with an interception. Tannehill has not been playing well. That's going to be finally his first completed pass, and I'm going to go low on Derrick Henry. I'm not going to worry about hit sticking Derrick Henry because he's most likely not going to fumble. 3rd and 9. Come on, defense. We need you to step up here. We had an unlucky play on that drive. It's going to be Favors. It's going to be, Kyle Fuller. Almost got a second interception, but hey, 3 and out. I'll take it. They don't capitalize on the turnover. If we could just win 14-0, I'd be happy. I don't care how we win as long as we do win. I could win 2-0 and I'd be happy. Devontae Smith gets some space. Devontae Smith has the edge. Can he get past? He's got one man to beat. It's the punter. Can Devontae Smith do it? He's going to run out of stamina. Devontae Smith, punt return touchdown. He's electric. Devontae Smith is staying on this team. He is electric. Let's go. Devontae Smith, man. He is amazing. I'm so happy that we changed him to punter or a punt returner this year because he has been so dynamic at punt returner. I think we had Raheem Mostert last year doing punt returns. But Devontae Smith just so much quicker. He's got 2 punt return touchdowns this year. I don't think he has a kick return. I think Tajay does. I think Tajay has 2. But Devontae has 2 punt return touchdowns this season. I vaguely remember the first one. I don't remember who it's against. But a big one, and that gives us full momentum back, 21-0. I like when our special team scores because that means Trey Lance doesn't have to come back on the field. They're going to give that to Derrick Henry. He's going to get stuck behind his lineman, or maybe Julio Jones. Antonio. A.J. Brown, not Antonio Brown. A.J. Brown. Too many people. That's going to be Henry again. Low tackle. Good job, Justin Reed. Good tackle. Go low on this man. Chop him down from the legs. That's what we got to do. They don't even have Julio, do they? I don't think so. He's not out there, at least. He might have. Maybe they do have him, and he's just not a high overall anymore. That's going to be Henry again. Good tackle, Logan Wilson. And that's another 3 and out for this Titans offense. Good tackle, boys. We are playing out of our minds in the final week of the season. If only Trey Lance could play as good as this defense and everybody else has been playing. Can we do it again? Last time Devontae Smith touched the ball, it was a punt return touchdown. He's not going to get another one because they're not going to block. They did kind of block, but I'm not going to risk it. All right. Let's just focus. Why are they having us pass the ball when we have a 21-point lead in the second quarter? Let's just give this to Raheem Mostert. Let him go up the field a little bit. Second down and 4. We'll give this to Trey. Actually, no, throw on the run. Somehow that worked. I do not recommend that. Anyone playing Madden with Trey Lance as the quarterback before he's developed into a really good quarterback, I do not recommend throwing across your body with Trey Lance. It does not end well. It worked out for me. We're going to slide down there. Mekhi Becton injured. Cost us a timeout. Great. I love when my starting left tackle gets injured. That's so much fun, isn't it? Now we have under a minute to go. See if I can get the edge, cut back up the field, and they did good to stop that one. They did really good to stop that. Mekhi has a pectoral strain, but he can come back. You love to see it. Let's go with Tajay on and in, just to give me a little bit of a safety valve in case my number 1 is not there. It's not there, so we go with Tajay and we go for it. Let's see if we can run another play quickly. Come on. Snap the ball. There's Jamar Chase. There we go. We got into field goal range, I think. We'll call a timeout there. Final timeout of the game, or of the quarter, I should say. 58 yards. Does Kaimi have the distance, or have the leg? Full power. Accuracy's good enough. Kaimi Fairbairn, 58 yards. He got it! It doinked off the camera, I think. I'm pretty sure that doinked off the camera. Let's go. Kaimi Fairbairn, baby. Let's defend the outside run of Derrick Henry. Can I get an instant replay on that? Other than kick? Yeah, we can. Okay. I think that doinked off the camera, if I'm not mistaken. Let's back up here. Find the ball. There it is. It does. It doinks off the post camera, the field goal post camera, and it goes in. So it had the distance. I mean, that's clear of the bar. It just so happens that it was placed right there where it hit the camera. That has the distance, though. All right, so we know Kaimi Fairbairn at home can hit 58 yards. I wonder if he can hit 62. That's interesting, because that still had a lot of leg in it. He might have been able to go from 60. Fairbairn's had been a really good kicker for us. It's just been me that's missed extra points when I shouldn't have. I've not been a good kicker, but he's been really good. All right, we got points at the end of the half, which is exactly what I wanted to do. 24-0. And they're going to have to pass, and that's going to give Chase Young the ability to miss a sack because I'm just the worst. And he's 2 for 8, -1 yards, and an interception. Ryan Tannehill is having the worst game any quarterback's ever had in their life. And I'm here for it. Absolutely. That's going to be... Oh, Justin Reed went for it. He full sent for the interception and didn't get it. And that cost us. Cost us a big play. I respect it, though, Justin. I respect it. You got to go for it when you have the chance. That safety spot, you don't get a lot of interceptions. Oh, Trent Favors absolutely torched whoever's that right tackle. But Tannehill got the ball out quickly. Nice little comeback route, curl route. I don't know who that right tackle is, but he got torched by Trent Favors on that last play. And Henry's going to get a nice run. He's going to break that tackle. Thank God Justin Reed's there, or that would have been a touchdown. That was close. I really hope the Jaguars lose again. I mean, it doesn't matter for us, but if we win this game and we possibly still have to play the Jaguars in the postseason, it'd be nice to have them on a losing streak going into the playoffs. That's going to be a big hit by Justin Reed. Justin Reed's been everywhere, especially on this drive. He's been everywhere. I feel like I've said his name every single play. I really hope next season we get scheduled the NFC North and the AFC West. I really hope those are our two out-of-division play teams that we play, because I want to play the Diablos, Mexico City Diablos, and I want to play the Bears. I want to play the Bears so we can have a Battle of Chicago. That's why we moved to Chicago in the first place, was the possibility of having a Battle of Chicago game. 3rd and 6. If we can get a sack here, that'd be massive. Or an incomplete pass. I guess it doesn't matter. As long as they don't move the ball further than like a first down. They are going to pass, and it's going to be a first down because nobody was on A.J. Brown there. I don't know why nobody was on A.J. Brown, but why is suddenly the Titans turned into like a very dominant offense here? They haven't done anything all game, and now all of a sudden, because it's 24-0, all of a sudden they just come out and dominate in their first possession? Oh, Chase Young, I was so close. That's my fault, man. Just think of how many sacks Chase Young could have if I didn't screw up with the user tackling. He could have like 9 or 10 sacks on the year if I didn't screw it up. And that's going to be Derrick Henry, who has Freight Train activated, which is not good because he's going to be very hard to bring down, even harder than normal. 3rd and goal. Can we hold him to a field goal? They're going to snap it. Cam Curl's coming off the edge. Knock that away. I didn't get an animation with Pat Surtain. J.J. Watt's hurt. Cam Curl came off the edge, but didn't get there quick enough. That's so unlucky, man. Pat Surtain was on him. That's going to be a quick throw, and that's a 2-point conversion, 24-8. I'm getting a little worried because that offense felt very hard to stop there. And you know how the AI can just turn it on like a switch, where they just become unstoppable when they want to be. Tajay, he saw his partner Devontae do it. His special teams partner Devontae. He's like, if you can do it, I can do it better. We're going to bring in Devon Hamilton just to give JJ just a little bit more time to rest in case we somehow turn the ball over here. Which I don't want to put that negative energy in the air, but who knows. Elijah, good job, Elijah. You did good enough. I wish you could have broke off that block a little bit quicker to get to the second level, but hey, it worked. We've built a decent lead, which makes me happy. Because sometimes we don't have a good lead, and I got to throw this ball away. I'm not taking a sack. I am not taking a sack in this situation. I've learned. It's 3rd and 5. They're bringing a safety up close, which could leave Jamar Chase open, and it will. Jamar Chase. Oh, and Jamar Chase had some open space. I might have been able to outrun Kevin Byard. Nah, Kevin Byard's really fast. I probably couldn't outrun him. And now we're going to run this quarter down to the end, and we're going to try and run as much time off in the 4th quarter as possible, too. Raheem Mostert, man, has been dominant this game. He's been dominant the second half of the season, too. Cesar Ruiz picks up an injury now. We cannot have these injuries headed into the playoffs. That's not what you want. You don't want to see anybody get injured heading into the playoffs. Another big-time run. Mostert trying to power through, but Kevin Byard's super strong, too. He's a really good safety. And he has a bruised sternum. Duvernay Tardif will come in for the rest of the game. All right. I really hope that he's just out for this game and not out for any longer, because we're going to need Cesar Ruiz in the playoffs. Good job, Mostert. Good job. All right, we're going to try the jet sweep with Tajay. He's got the most speed, so we're going to see what happens here. We haven't done it all game, so they won't be expecting it. He gets the edge. Good block by Kelvin Benjamin. Tajay Chamberlain up the field. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got one more quarter to play in the final game of the season, the regular season. And a final game to decide if we are in the playoffs. Because if we win this game, we're guaranteed a playoff spot. That's just what it is, because we'll have 11 wins. You can't put an 11-win team out of the postseason. And Raheem Mostert gets another rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the day. Number 14 on the season. Well, rushing touchdowns on the season, 14. It is now 31-8 with a quarter to go. I don't think even this AI, even Madden 22 AI, can come back from a 31-8 deficit. Raheem Mostert's been so good. I don't even know why. He's not even that great of a running back. Like, he's good running back, don't get me wrong. But he's not like a top-tier running back, but he's playing like it the past 2 seasons that he's been here. Tannehill's got an empty backfield. We know they got to throw this ball and throw this ball a lot, so we got to try and stop it. I wouldn't imagine a lot of runs with Derrick Henry here. I would expect a lot of this, a lot of empty backfield, or maybe a lot of play action to make us think they're going to run with Derrick Henry. Oh, J.J. Watt broke 3. Nobody blocked him. Literally nobody. He just came in literally untouched. That was crazy. I don't know what kind of blocking they had, but Tannehill had no shot to get that ball out. J.J. was in the backfield before Tannehill even picked the ball up or had the ball. We can't let him run for this. Oh, he was across. That's a catch somehow. And it's a touchdown, probably, unless Justin Reed can stop him here. But he was across the line, so that's coming back. Thank you, Ryan Tannehill, because you just had a super big play. But that ball is coming back. It's 4th and 13. They got to go for it, obviously. Derrick Henry's in the backfield again, but I wouldn't expect them to run it with him. I would expect maybe a check down, because that's how the AI works. They like to check down even on 3rd and 4th downs. It's going to be a deep throw. Get up there. Oh, Marcus May saved us. Marcus May. I didn't get an animation with the jump, but when the tight end came down with it, Marcus May was right underneath him, and he kind of like, his body knocked the ball out. He didn't even really do anything. I'll take it, though. I got lucky on that one because that was a catch. Mostert gets shut down by the linebacker there. Is that Jayon Brown? I don't like these routes. I don't like these routes. I like this one, though, to Terry McLaurin. Big-time catch. Big-time catch, Terry. I don't know if you guys saw down on the bottom ticker. Patriots have 2 wins on the season, and they're about to lose their 15th game of the season. I don't know what's going on with them. But Raheem Mostert again, a 3rd touchdown for Raheem Mostert. And that one might have put the icing on the cake. We are about to be up 30. I hope. Yes. We are up 30 on the Tennessee Titans. This game is not nearly as intense as the first game of the season against the Titans was. I would not imagine with 4 minutes and 29 seconds, we would be going to overtime with the Titans in this game, but you never know. It's a juice video, so you never know what's going to happen when I'm playing Madden. Some crazy stuff could happen. I could throw 16 interceptions in the span of 20 seconds, and the Titans could be right back in this game. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to try my best to not make it happen, but you never know. That's going to be a screen pass, and we're going to shut it down before it goes anywhere. Cam Curl, baby. 2nd down and 13. Let's see what we can do here. Tannehill's in the backfield by himself. Chase Young made some pressure. He made him throw it quickly. A.J. Brown catches it. I don't know how. Jeff Sewell's there to bring him down. It's 3rd and 9. Titans got to go big if they want to win this game, or at least come back in this game. Trent Favors with the sack. Let's go. Trent Favors forces the 3 and out. Yeah, you flex on him, Trent. Flex on him, baby. He has torched the right tackle every single play, basically. I don't know who that right tackle is, but he should be embarrassed. And Devontae, you know what? I'm going to return this one. See what happens. And I shouldn't have. I thought I had better blocking than what I did. All right, with 2:51 to go in the game and a 30-point lead, we're going to run this ball. We are going to run this ball and go to the playoffs. Wait, what? Who's going to... What? Brandon Gaudin just said we're going there, that we have a bye week. There's no way we have a bye week. Nice cut by Raheem Mostert. And he gets by Kevin Byard for the first time. Raheem Mostert, man, back-to-back weeks with 100-plus yards and multiple touchdowns. Killing it. I don't know what Brandon Gaudin was talking about, though. We don't have a bye week. We're not even anywhere close to a bye week because the Jaguars won the division. So we don't even get to host a playoff game. I don't know what Brandon Gaudin is talking about. And they were talking about the Titans because the Titans are not even making the playoffs. So I don't know what he was talking about. Unless somehow this game gives us the 1 seed? Like, I mean, there's only one possible way to get a bye, and that's to be the number 1 seed. I don't know, whatever. It may have just been a stupid, like, glitch that he said or whatever. I don't know, but it's confusing me. Absolutely confusing me. I'm going to take this field goal, but I'm going to kick it at the very last second. We're going to run this clock. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They have under a minute to score over 30 points, which is not possible. And Kaimi adding to his stats. Beautiful. 41-8. Under a minute to go. We have won this game. We've won our 11th game, and we've clinched a playoff spot. I'm super happy about that. That means we got postseason football for the second year in a row here in Chicago. You love to see that. What will Ryan Tannehill and this offense do in the last 45 seconds of the game? They're going to motion their receivers closer. Oh, I almost knocked that ball out of the air. That's going to be Justin Reed again. I don't know how many tackles he has, but he has been all over the place. Absolutely everywhere. Patriots are going to lose 28-10 to the Chiefs. That hurts my heart. That's going to be caught by A.J. Brown, and he's going to fight off a tackle, but Surtain's going to finish him off. 12 of 20, 98 yards, a touchdown, and an interception for Ryan Tannehill. Not a great day for the former Dolphin quarterback. And this is going to be the final play of the game. It's going to be a screen to Derrick Henry and bounces off his face. So it won't be the final play of the game. This will be the final play of the game. Why'd they go for the screen? I don't know. 28-17 is what the game finishes in New England. They lost. That's going to be a short pass. Is that Pat Surtain? Ooh, close. Close to being another interception for Pat Surtain. That could definitely help his Defensive Player of the Year odds. I think he's got it locked up. But you never know. Somebody could take over. A deep throw. That's got to be a pick. That's got to be a pick. Oh, it just bounces away. I guess that's okay, too. But we win. We clinched the division. We clinched the playoffs. And we dominated that game, too. And Trey Lance, he did enough. 9 of 15, 133 yards, no touchdowns, and a bogus interception. That should never have happened, but whatever. 24 carries, 141 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Raheem Mostert. He has been just so good. Trey Lance had a touchdown as well. Jamar Chase, 5 catches, 69 yards. Nice. Defensively, Justin Reed had 7 tackles. That's crazy. We sacked Ryan Tannehill 3 times. J.J. Watt, Chase Young, and Trent Favors. Picked him off 1 time with Kyle Fuller on the very first drive of the game. And we win. 41-8. Clinched a playoff spot. Let's go, baby. Man, now I really wish we didn't lose that game to the Colts because that would make us 12-5. And if the Jaguars lost to the Cardinals, because I think they're playing the Cardinals the final week, if they would have lost to the Cardinals, which we'll find out here as we simulate, man, that could have gave us the division. Oh, it's so annoying that we got beat by the Colts. We will play the Bengals in the wild card in the next episode. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon. Wow, okay. So, and the Jaguars lost too. Oh my God, we would have had a chance. We would have had a chance in the division. It would have been tight. I don't know what the tiebreaker would have been, but it would have been a tight one. But there was a possibility we could have had the division if we would have just beat the Colts. And they were a 3-win team, and we lost to them. So with that win against the Titans, that pushed us up to the 6th seed. Thank God, because I definitely didn't want to play the Jaguars this early into the postseason. I didn't want to be a one and done. I think we've played the Bengals this season, if I remember. Let me go to the schedule. I'm pretty sure we played the Bengals this year, and we beat them, right? Or no, we lost to them. I'm pretty sure we lost to them early in the season. Didn't we? Let's go to the regular season. We beat the Browns, then we went on a 2-game losing streak. We won 2 games against the Saints and Seahawks, lost to the Chiefs. We should have beat the Chiefs, lost to them. Beat the Bucks. We did lose to the Bengals, 31-21. Look at this little mini win streak we went on. Falcons, Titans, Colts, Steelers, Panthers. How did we lose the Colts after beating them 35-14? That makes me mad. We could have won how many games in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could have been 8 games in a row if we would have beat the Colts. But we did lose to the Bengals in Week 9, 31-21. I might have to go back and watch that video and see what happened so it doesn't happen again. But the playoff schedule is finally here. Let's do a little bit of staff stuff before we end the video. Plus, we got to take a look at actual season stats and stuff. So we'll take a look at that after we get done with this. Let's work on. Let's just do that really quick just to get that done. 2% trade value increase for user players or discount for CPU players. Let's do that one. And then what's this one down here? It is reduce the cost of trading up during the draft. That might be a good one. We don't really need anything there. I could do something here with maybe the catching for the cornerbacks. Let's do that. Boost that one. So we have no more staff points. We'll take a look at the stats for the regular season as we end the video. But we're in the postseason, boys. We are in the postseason. So, quarterback stats. Trey Lance obviously started a lot of this season. I did bench him for a couple games for Davis Mills, but Davis Mills just didn't have it. He's not quick enough. That's really the only thing. He's got probably better accuracy, maybe not better accuracy, but he plays a little bit better than Trey Lance does. But Trey Lance is just so much faster that it's better to have Trey Lance. And he had 3,900 yards. I wish he would have got 4,000, but we just didn't throw with him enough at the end of the game. 31 touchdowns, 30 picks. That's disgusting. I got to get rid of. I got to lower that a lot. And Davis Mills had 684 yards, 6 touchdowns, 9 picks. Rushing, Raheem Mostert, 246 carries, 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. Trey Lance had 600 yards rushing, 13 touchdowns. Receiving, we had one 1,000-yard receiver, Terry McLaurin, 51 catches, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had 57 catches, 883 yards and 7 touchdowns. Zach Ertz, 6 touchdowns. Tajay Chamberlain, 3 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, when he got in the game, played really, really well. And our rookie, Matt Peterson, didn't really play a whole lot, but when he did, 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, he's 6'5", 231. That's a massive boy. So, defense, Justin Reed led everybody in tackles. I think Logan Wilson was the leader for a while, but he's kind of dropped to Justin Reed because the past couple games, Justin Reed's just been everywhere. Sack leaders, Trent Favors with 11. Chase Young has 6.5. Odafe Oweh had 6.5 as well. Kalen Cousins had 4. Shaq Lawson 2. J.J. Watt 1.5. Matthew Judon had 1. And Jeff Sewell had 0.5 of 1. Interception leaders for the season. Pat Surtain 7. Kyle Fuller 4. Jeff Sewell 2. Logan Wilson 2. Cam Curl 2. So not as many interceptions as I would like, but our best corner played the best, which is what you would expect. So did we have any? We had a lot of forced fumbles. I know that. 3 from Justin Reed, 2 from Cam Curl. Oweh had 2. Surtain, Fuller, Wilson, Chase Young, Kalen Cousins, and Darrell Royals all had 1. How many did we pick up? Favors picked up 2. Marcus May picked up 2. Oweh, Chase Young, Kalen Cousins, Sewell, and Hamilton all picked up 1. How many touchdowns did we get? We had 3 defensive touchdowns. Marcus May, Kalen Cousins, and Pat Surtain. 2 of these are probably pick sixes. One of them might be a fumble recovery. Did we get a safety at all this season? We didn't get a safety at all this season. Kicking, Kaimi Fairbairn, I'm sorry that I screwed your stats up a little bit. 10 of 12, 83%, kicked a 58-yarder just in this past game. And then his extra points, I'm sorry, 65 of 69. That's not good. I should have been better. I got to get better at that for some reason. I need a focused kicker. And Tajay Chamberlain, he doesn't have a kick return touchdown this year? I thought he did. Maybe that was... What was that in? Was that in last season he got one? I can't remember. I know he's got a kick return touchdown. It might have been last season. 75 kick returns. 1,700 yards, no touchdowns. That's pretty good. But here we go. Devontae Smith, he only had 11 punt returns, 243 yards on those 11 punt returns, and 2 touchdowns. Electric. Absolutely electric from the good old boy. Now we go to yearly awards. They haven't been decided fully yet, but it looks like Joe Burrow is in the lead for MVP. Urban Meyer's in the lead for Coach of the Year. Where are we at? There we go. Sean McVay in 6th. That's disgusting. AFC, Joe Burrow's probably going to take home Offensive Player of the Year. Von Miller's probably going to take home Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon Leonard, Offensive Rookie of the Year. DeAndre Nixon, Kalen Cousins probably finishes in 2nd for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Joe Burrow, quarterback. Derrick Henry, running back. I don't know how Raheem Mostert's not up there. I mean, Raheem Mostert's in 6th. He should definitely be number 1. Christian Kirk is best wide receiver. Wyatt Teller is the best lineman. Myles Garrett is the best defensive lineman. I don't know about that. Linebacker is Von Miller. Corner is Pat Surtain. So we get 1 award throughout this season, which is good, I guess. Fine, whatever. Doesn't really matter that much about the awards. All that matters is the Super Bowl at the end of the season, and if we're there, we better win it. But we got to go through the entirety of the playoffs. The gauntlet is here, boys. 11-6 versus 11-6. We played this team previously, and we lost to this team previously. Cougars, Bengals, next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will see you guys in the playoffs. See ya!